We live?
We are live.
I don't know why our number wouldn't be the middle one. You know?
Yeah.
Not give us the biggest.
So I'm going to edit this, but commercial-free cash would need to be capitalized. So. Commercial.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your MLK show broadcast and your commercial-free cash Monday.
Good morning.
The first number that you need to be listening for is at 8 a.m. this morning. We almost gave away $1,000. We did give away money. It was almost $1,000. That was close to $1,000 last Tuesday. So you got to listen at 8, noon, and 4 today, and then add those three numbers up, and Tuesday morning at 8 a.m. you can call and win commercial-free cash. It's that simple. Really.
And then you take those three numbers and you divide it by 4.
No, don't make it more complicated.
All right. And so make sure the thing's plugged in, the green light's on.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
WNKS Charlotte. Thanks for starting your day with the Maney, Roy, and Loren Morning Show. This is Beasley Media Group's KISS 95.1.
We are less than an hour away from giving you the first number that could unlock thousands in cash. We are completely commercial-free today, and at 8 noon and 4, we give you numbers. Take them, add them up, call back tomorrow at 8 o'clock to win that amount in cash.
If you're home today, because the banks are closed, post office closed, schools are out, you could watch us on Facebook Live. If you can't do that at work, we are on Facebook Live doing the show.
Yeah, just check out the KISS 95.1's Facebook page.
It's pretty cool. Roy talks to everyone behind the scenes. It's a lot of fun.
Just Roy?
Yeah.
We all do.
Roy sits there and talks mostly, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm busy working. Loren's busy prepping for the dirty.
And I ain't doing nothing.
You're our entertainment.
So Katie sent us a Facebook message and said that her boyfriend manages a restaurant, which is actually where they met. He works there 5 days a week, and she says her issue is that he never wants to take her out to dinner because he doesn't feel like sitting in a restaurant after being in a restaurant 5 days a week. Not to mention he can't relax because when he goes out, all he does is complain when he goes to different restaurants about how bad the service is or what he would do different as the manager of that restaurant.
It's hard to shut it off.
Right?
It's annoying.
Weren't we just out to lunch the other day?
We were, and one of the people that we were with used to be a server, and she was annoyed at the fact that we still had our menus after we had ordered.
She literally went around and our friend took all the employees. I mean, all the menus.
Yeah. She collected all the menus, then gave them back to the waitress.
Yeah.
Waitress was like, I got it. It's all right.
I know. I was coming right back for it.
But how annoying would that be, Loren, to have is it annoying? Because I know you like to go out to eat, but if Dallas was in the bar industry or in the restaurant industry.
Well, I feel like I know it seems annoying that he doesn't want to go, but isn't it better than going out with him and him complaining all the time? Because my mom is a bartender, and she complains about the way drinks are made constantly.
Really?
And I'm like, Mom, why do you even drink when we're out then?
That's funny.
And I know it has to be like annoying for us. Like we're radio show hosts, and I'll be in a car with a bunch of friends, and they be talking and music on, be in the background, and then in between music we have things that say like KISS 95.1 or a DJ talks. Mm-hmm. Well, at the end of the song, I'm always turning up the radio station to hear what's about to happen next. Typically the part that nobody cares about.
Right.
Because everyone else wants to hear the music. Meanwhile, I'm the guy, because I'm the radio nerd, I want to hear what's happening in between the music.
That's a good question. When does if you're up and you're able to call in, hit us up and let us know when your job pops up all the time. Like, why is it that your job pops up all the time? When you're not even working. Are you like a police officer who is always looking, observing, making sure everybody's safe? Are you a nurse or a doctor that gets called into action if something happens off hours?
Better yet, all your friends use you because you're a nurse, so they think that you know everything.
Oh,
So they're
yeah.
always calling you for help.
You're basically, you become WebMD?
Yeah.
Yeah. 704-570-9595. Why does your job always pop up? Mine's a little less glamorous, but I helped a friend one summer do tile work.
Mm-hmm.
And the next thing you know, after like working there for 2 months, I would go into bathrooms, and wherever I was, I would look at the tile, and I'd be like, "This is a horrible tile job. The grout looks awful." And then he'd go, "Yeah, you got the bug."
Do you still do it to this day?
No, I don't anymore.
Before I worked on this show, I worked in sports entertainment radio, and I couldn't sit and watch an NFL game and enjoy it. I was constantly like taking notes and everything else. Now I love to sit and just watch the game.
Sure.
Right, without having to talk about it.
704-570-9595. You can always tweet at the MRL show. We want to welcome James and Charlotte to the Maney, Roy, and Loren show. Hey, James.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, bud. We're doing well. So what do you do for a living?
Well, right now I'm in construction, and every time I see something that looks like it was built cattywampus or a little off, I always feel the need to critique it.
Yeah.
You know, and oh, that doesn't go there, or that doesn't go like that. That's built like this when it should have built like that. So that's where it always pops up.
Does it ever annoy your significant other?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
She thinks all I talk about is work or work like that.
What was the last thing, James, you remember seeing and saying something bad about?
Oh, it was the deck right next door.
Oh,
Your neighbor.
and you got to look at that forever, man.
Yeah, and I was building something out with my daughter, and I was like freaking out. I had to go over there, and I wanted to fix it so bad.
Awesome. Thanks,
bud.
James. This is Spirit and Charlotte. Hey, Spirit. Welcome to the Maney, Roy, and Loren show.
Hey,
Hey, what do you do for a living?
I'm a cat groomer.
Now, how does this pop up?
I go over to my friends' houses and I'll look at their cat and be like, "Oh, your cat's greasy. Oh, your cat has a knot. Oh, your cat needs a bath. Let me do something about it." And they just get really annoyed and they're like, "Shut up, Spirit. Let me take care of my own cat."
I didn't realize that there were like I just thought if you groomed animals, you weren't specific to like a dog or a cat.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Well, see, most people don't really want to groom cats because they are a little bit more dangerous to groom than a dog. They've got a germ in their saliva that can cause a really bad infection when they bite you. So most dog groomers are going to look at a cat and go, no, not happening.
Wow.
Plus, cat's fur is a little different, I think, than most dog types, unless you have a long-haired cat. You know.
Yeah, no, cats are a whole new world. So.
Thanks, Spirit.
Thank you, Spirit. We are on Facebook Live on the KISS 95.1 page, and Kathy says she works at a pharmacy, so she's always getting questions about medicine. Everybody uses her as like the pill doctor.
I do that to my poor friends that are doctors. I call them all the time for stuff.
Sometimes they like that, though.
I probably wear it out.
Seth and Charlotte, good morning.
Hey guys, I used to manage a pizza place,
Mm-hmm.
and every time I go in to like pick up pizza or whatever, I always look and see what everybody's doing, because a lot of times the drivers are standing around, they don't like to do stuff when they come back, and I watch how like all the pizzas are being made, what people are doing on the cut side and all that. It's just a habit, you know.
You're just like Katie's boyfriend here in this email that kicked us all off with you know, she can't go out with him because he manages a restaurant 5 days a week, and whenever he goes to a restaurant, he critiques it.
Yeah, exactly. I watch like every little thing, and you know, most people don't, but it's something that you get used to doing. So.
Wow. Okay. Well, cool. Thanks, Seth.
Thank you. Got a couple more. You guys want to do a song?
Yeah.
Come back.
Let's do that.
All right. 704-570-9595. Job, and why does your job always pop up even when you're not on work hours? Lily, Brandon, and Leslie, hang tight. We'll come to you guys in 6. Probably about 4 minutes.
Hey guys.
No, my thing is I lifeguard. I used to lifeguard.
Oh, okay.
And because whenever I'd go to the pool that I lifeguarded at, because I was really good friends with all the kids and families, they would always invite me on my days off to just come and join or enjoy the day.
Then you'd end up
I'd end up yelling at everyone.
Now, I imagine if I was a lifeguard, I'd never want to be near a pool. Is that true?
Well, here's the funny thing is, when people are members of a pool and they go on vacation, where do
Hey,
they
look,
go
it's
to?
me.
The lake and the beach.
Oh my God. Why does that guy keep popping up on TV?
He's Trump's guy. You're gonna see him for the next 4 years at least.
No way.
Maney, you could have a job on SNL.
Show everybody, Joaquin, the Maney lookalike. Somebody said that. Some listener said that looked like me. It's a cross between like me and Michael J. Fox. I know I'm going as for Halloween next year, though.
That guy?
Yeah.
Hey, Steve. Steve works at a pawn shop. Price everything. Marcia is a massage therapist, and all of a sudden everyone says that they heard. Can you hook me up with a shoulder rub?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
I dated a masseuse. It was awesome.
Yeah.
There's a Seinfeld episode where he dates a masseuse and he can't get a.
I remember that.
He can't get a rub. He also dated a. Didn't he date a cleaning lady and she wouldn't clean his place or something like that?
Yeah. Jen says.
Or she charged him. They were dating, but she charged him to clean his place.
Yeah. Jen says, Maney, you are so cute. Want to date my daughter?
Oh, wow.
He's married.
Yeah, I'm married. And by the way, that wasn't really me. That was the other guy. Yeah, I'm happily married to a fiery redhead. Who, by the way, yelled at me yesterday. So Loren was telling us off camera that, or off the radio, that she was all over Dallas on Saturday to clean the garage. Well, yesterday Amanda comes in with a bunch of laundry, and I'm watching the Steelers game, getting ready to go to sleep, and she's folding her laundry and Dean's laundry, and when she's done, she's like, "You could have helped me, you know." She's like, "Just ask. Just ask to help me." I'm like, she goes, "One day I'm going to find someone that will..." She goes, "One day I'm going to find someone that will do this for me." You know, like, I'm like, I don't know if you're going to find a guy who's going to be like, "Hey, can I help fold laundry?"
No,
I don't think you're going to find a
courtesy.
girl.
She's doing it, like, in front of you. Just grab two pieces.
In all fairness, it wasn't in front of me because I was laying on the bed, pillow where feet usually go, like that. So she was behind me that way. And I talked to her a couple times. I was like,
but
"Really?"
You saw her come into the room.
I did. But I thought she was just going to sit there and do it. I didn't know that she wanted help. Roy, don't get married.
Sounds like I'm not.
2 minutes.
Or if I do marry, I marry someone who equally hates laundry as much as me. Oh, Roy, not Manny. My bad.
Roy is single.
I'm not single.
Well, he's not single.
I'm not single.
He's just not married.
Roy's not married. That's what I meant. And Whitney lives in Greensboro anyway, so what's the difference?
Funny. Karen says, keep the steroid.
Pretend like it's frozen. And let me tell you one other...
That's always the best.
Or you do it like some weird way where you're like...
So your face is so ugly.
Yeah. You're like...
Oh, man. I need a haircut. I gotta.
Oh my God! Why is Michael J. Maney still on?
Michael J. Maney.
Karen says you're good. Oh, that's good.
At what?
It's very open-ended, Karen.
Dirty tease out of this topic.
Right.
I'm surprised though, BT Dubs,
You surprised?
at how heavy they are right now. It's all lines.
Yeah. Samantha says you're good at that.
Jaden Smith, 2 minutes. What are we gonna do? Pick out the best, like, 20 seconds of it.
Everybody calling her.
Well, what did you want us to do? Play all 2 minutes in the dirty?
It's pretty ridiculous.
Sorry, I apologize. I'm talking to Victoria. Sorry, everyone. It's Victoria's first day on the job.
Oh.
Just because the Patriots won doesn't mean you can just sit back and do whatever.
Now you're just gonna wear it out with her.
She's all angry.
It's so funny to my dad that like.
Jaden Smith is the boy, right?
Yes.
Oh, I forget like the girl's name. What's the girl's
Well, no, he
Willow.
tries to be a girl.
Willow. Well, he does wear. You know.
Whip and Nene.
They do wear dresses, which is cool, man. I'm all for it.
He wears a dress?
Yeah, Jaden's all.
He was on, I
He
think.
does not want to be gender identified.
Nice. I wouldn't mind wearing a dress. It would help my waistline.
You say
But
you're
I feel
Scottish.
like my kibbles and bits would like be very
Hang
airy.
down.
Yeah.
Well, you
Dresses
don't
are
have.
big.
You still wear underwear.
Oh.
Do you with a dress?
No,
Yeah.
just say you're
No way.
Scottish.
Girls don't wear underwears with dresses?
If it's a tight dress, no.
I'm not looking to wear a tight dress. I'm looking for something like in the way of a muumuu.
Kill.
No way.
95.
Oh, man. Thank you so much for joining the Maney Roy and the Red Morning Show as we go completely commercial free on your MLK Day. That means you have zero excuses, by the way. Zero. Tonight, listen to the numbers at 8, noon, and 4. Everyone's off school. Some people are off from work. So listen today at 8, noon, and 4. We're going to give you numbers. You add those numbers up, you can win that amount in cash tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock.
So we were just talking about when you can't shut your job off. If you're, we got a Facebook message from our listener friend who said that her boyfriend manages a restaurant and cannot go out to eat without critiquing the restaurant that he's at. So he just doesn't like to go out.
So many people are calling in at 704-570-9595 to tell us what they do for a living. This is Lily in Huntersville. Welcome to the Maney Roy and the Ren Show.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
So I work for a graphics company that makes like fleet graphics for tractors and trailers.
Uh-huh.
So road trips are forever ruined.
Because all you're doing is looking at all the graphics on other trucks and comparing them to what you do.
Right. I'm like, oh, look. I'll say to my husband, we did those. Oh, we didn't do those. Who did those? I'm like, oh, we did those. Oh, man, those look really nice. We didn't do those. It's like
The time
drive
probably
like 5 miles.
the time probably passes by so quickly for you though, Lily, and your husband's like, "Oh my gosh, okay, enough."
We're not even out of the driveway.
Yeah. He's like, we can't go on road trips. Honest to goodness, we go down, 85 or 77. He's like, all right, just don't look out the window.
Lily, give us one so that when we all see one on the road, we'll think of you.
Old Dominion Trucking.
Old Dominion.
Yeah, okay.
That's a big one.
I know them.
How about Swift?
Yeah.
I always see them.
No, unfortunately, we don't do them, but we do a lot of like plumbing trucks too
Okay.
and stuff. So
All
yeah,
right.
things like that.
We'll think of you next time we see them. Thanks, Lily.
Thanks. I'll think of you guys too.
Yeah. The next time I hear you, I'll think of you.
Hey, Leslie and Charlotte, welcome to the Maney Roy and the Ren Show.
Actually, it's Wesley.
Wesley
with a W.
I want to say
morning.
it was typed in with an L. I apologize.
Yeah, that's fine. Hey, guys, first off, I want to say thank you so much for keeping me awake. I'm actually driving back home from Alabama. I've been down there for 12 days announcing an event called the Ice Bowl and just finished up with it last night at about midnight. Been driving all night long trying to get back to Eastern North Carolina.
Oh,
where I
wow.
live. So thank you for the commercial-free music.
Yeah,
But,
man.
Where's the guy at that was talking about listening to voiceover spots and listening to critiquing bumper music and stuff?
That'd be me.
That's
Whenever I listen to radio, I listen to all the different commercial stuff. Yeah.
So listen, brother, me and you are the same way because I do announcing all over the country. I do everything from NASCAR to dirt, track racing, and bottom line is I use the music for bumper music. I'll listen to songs with lyrics, but the hell with the music words. I'll listen to the beat of the music, and I'll say, man, I like that. And I've got a sound system on my computer where I can take out all the lyrics and have the beat to the song.
That's cool.
It's kind of ironic. You did Starboy earlier by the weekend.
Yeah.
We used that earlier yesterday at the Ice Bowl at Talladega for some starting lineup music.
Nice.
And another thing, so I have the habit of, I'm an announcer. I've worked in radio, I've worked in television, TA, just like you guys do. I have a habit of like just driving down the road and seeing a billboard sign and just, doing it in my head.
Announcing it? Well,
announcing it. Breaking Bad and doing it.
A couple things, Wesley. It sounds like your computer system that we need that where he can just take music. Number two, Wesley, can you announce something for us? Use your announcer voice.
Hey, this is Wesley. You're listening to the great Kiss of all time on Kiss 95.1.
Ooh, all right.
Nice.
Right on, Wesley.
There you go. Thanks, Wesley. I love that he looks at billboards and he's like,
Yeah.
Terminex. Your bug authority.
That's
a good game, though, if you are on a road trip.
Yeah. This is Brandon and Charlotte. Welcome to the Maney Roy and the Ren Show.
Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing?
Hey, bud.
How you going to put me after that guy? I can't compare to that guy.
Oh, come on. Everyone has good stories. What you got?
Well, I'm an audio video tech. I do concerts and corporate stuff and anything to do with speakers, sound, lights. So we were down at Disney World about a month ago, and every ride we went on, it was like, hey, babe, check it out. Look how they're doing this. That's probably like a video screen on Elsa's face from Frozen and, blah, blah, blah. And just basically everything we got on, it was like me trying to let everybody know the, special effects part of how everything works. And everybody just looked at me as like, kind of like, shut up, man. We're here to have fun.
That's everyone with Brandon's like, I don't want to know how the clock works. I just want to know what time it is.
Exactly. So anytime we go to a concert or anything, it's like, oh, this sounds like crap, or check out how they're doing this, or that drives my wife crazy.
Yeah, my dad is a retired commercial airline pilot, Brandon, and every time we ever see a movie that has anything to do with a plane on it, whether it's like snakes on a plane or any movie, he's like, that's completely ridiculous. There would be an alarm there. Nobody can jump out of a moving plane. In fact, there is a TV show about 1960s airline pilots and stewardess. I forget what it was called, maybe Pan Am. It was about like how glamorous it was back in the 60s. And we had the star of the show, whose name I can't recall now, but she's like a B-list celebrity. Okay. And she was on a radio show I was on with. And I said, hey, I made my dad watch the first episode. Do you mind if I patch him through to you? And so she's like, yeah, fine. So she expected this, like, glamorous review. And my dad crushed it, how unrealistic the show was. Right to her face on the radio. Thanks, Brandon. Have a great day.
So your dad.
Awesome.
Are you working today?
Yeah, I'm working. Can I give a shout-out real quick?
Sure.
To my guys over at Embassy Suites in Concord. That's where I'm headed right now. Production management specialist. We're going to do a corporate event today.
Wow.
And I really enjoy listening to you guys on the radio in the morning, especially the War of the Roses.
Oh, cool.
Awesome.
Well, Brandon, I don't know if you heard, bud, but we do War of the Roses every day now at 6:50, and we got new ones on Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. So we got tons of. We are your War of the Roses station, bud.
Sounds good. Well, I hope to never be a candidate of the War of the Roses.
You got it.
Loren's
have a good day,
at
guys.
tricking you.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Brandon. Loren's good at tricking guys. So you might be on the alert. We're going to have another look at the Dirty on the 30.
Yeah, what A-list celebrity's kid just failed his driver's test? I've got the answer coming up in 3 minutes.
I know he's just not right.
How many people are working, Roy? Take a little poll.
All right, let me pull it up because I don't have it up. All right, I have it up now. Oh, Loren, you look beautiful. Can't believe you just. Oh, she left. Oh.
Thank
Hey.
you.
Oh my God.
That's awesome. Karen says you guys are making my morning. Thank goodness for pretending to act frozen.
Oh, yes.
Do it again. Do it again.
Really?
Yep. Be a pup. Oh, you want to watch that move? Yeah, say something and then be frozen. You can't just.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can't just. It's like the.
Man, the back of my head is so freaking itchy.
Oh,
You can't get away, Lorraine.
I
You
can't.
can't get away.
All morning.
Get away from what?
Metal music.
Is there metal music in there?
It's in the dirty.
The back of my head is so freaking itchy.
I can't.
I love it. You still kept with them when they were talking.
He cut back to me and I'm still doing it.
Oh, man.
Thank you guys so much. Anyone who listens to the Maney, Roy, and Loren show and knows someone who doesn't listen to the Maney, Roy, and Loren show, it would mean a lot to us if you told them about us, because this is our year, 2017. We want to take Charlotte over by storm. I love the radio here in Charlotte, Roy. We love our Ace and TJs. They're great. They've been here for a long time. Bob and Sherry, Woody and Wilcox,
Jumbo and Billy, the big show.
But this is it's time for a radio revolution.
We are going to take over, and if we don't, we'll be fired.
Viva la Charlotte!
That's not a lie.
Oh, man. Yeah, hey, share this video. It's Martin Luther. Share this video because it's MLK Day, and that's what you should do. You know. What times did you say War of the Roses is now? 6:50 every day. New War of the Roses. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday at 7:50. Paisley, good morning. Jessica, hello. Alana says, I absolutely love you guys. If you love us, you'll share us.
I have 2 pieces of audio on this.
Okay.
Let's go. Commercial free out.
One more song.
Let's go. Commercial free hour starts right now. Kiss 95.1.
She just wants to be beautiful. She goes unnoticed. She knows no limits. She craves attention. She praises an image. She prays to be sculpted by the sculptor. Oh, she don't see.
I don't even know how to say your name. Oh boy. Bretonia? Bretonia? Paisley says sharing. Yay, Paisley. If we get to, what was it, 100 shares, I take my pants off, or something weird like that we did one time.
You were gonna, yeah.
50. Which, by the way, we got 25, so now all we need is another 25 shares.
How would you bring
we
that
had 26.
up?
You
we had
brought
26.
it up.
No, start from fresh.
No.
Nope.
We're working off the
You agreed.
history. Yeah, the intern says you agreed.
I really should have my attorney present. Brett Triana. Oh, that's a beautiful name. Brett Triana. Took me a minute. Brett Triana.
Somebody sent the Facebook message that said her husband's a dentist and always looks at people's teeth.
Don't look at mine.
Yeah, do everyone a favor. One of Roy's teeth fizzes in the morning like a volcano.
Yeah, I have my 2 front teeth that's bigger than my other teeth.
That's typically everybody's.
Oh,
Oh, you
what?
mean longer?
Yeah, longer.
Yeah.
Here's someone who worked in retail and said that when she's out with family and friends at a store, she has to fold the clothes back and put it in the right spot.
Oh, you would hate me.
Daniel says good morning. Melissa says good morning. I love your show. Love you.
Someone says, hey, Loren, it's Gina over here at CMC in the surgery department. A lot of people talk about their jobs, especially if you're working 8 to 12 hours a day or more. Oh, okay. Good. I work at a mall. I don't really like going into other stores because they look messy compared to my store.
By the way, I hate the mall. Hate it.
Are malls still a thing?
It's too big.
Yeah.
It's too many people. I'll stick to my Amazon Prime.
I was at the mall on Saturday.
Hey, do you know Daniel says I was born with a tooth?
So was I.
Oh my God, what's that called? Your tooth.
Freaky.
baby.
It's called freaks.
Melissa, if you love our show, share it. Share this video.
Roxy says, I work for the post office and friends are always asking me to track their packages. I have a USPS decal on my van, and I've come out of Walmart to find mail tucked under my windshield wipers with change to pay for the stamp.
That's funny.
That's really funny, actually. Alana says she hates the mall. We could be friends. We could be besties. We're probably BFFs, and you don't even know. I had that really, honestly to God, happen. That I was hanging out with some friends of mine, and they just realized that I was Roy from the radio, and they're like, "No way."
Did we just become best friends?
Right, because I don't ever talk about my job when I leave. I don't want to talk about it.
Hey, we have to talk about your weight loss. Where can we get the audio of that from Amanda?
It airs 7:45 today, and every 3 hours.
Can we get the audio to play?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. I was going to say, can we turn that music down just a little bit?
We will have this changed for you, I promise.
All right, so there's an A-list celebrity whose child just failed their driver's license test and then took to social media to vent about it, and it is none other than Will Smith's son. Now, Jaden Smith, he did fail his driver's test, and then from the car, after he failed, got on social media and went on a rant, and not necessarily just about why he failed his driver's test. He was ranting about creativity and being yourself and curing cancer and why aren't we Instagram living about peace right now? Well, Jaden, that's probably why you failed your driver's test, because you can't focus on one thing.
Don't Insta and drive, son.
No.
be so funny to tell my dad that like failed straight up.
Yeah, you didn't fail. You're not failing.
Everybody follow your heart, okay? You know what I'm saying? Do exactly what you want to do. Be the you that you want to be. I'm about to move out of LA. There's a lot of bad things here.
Yeah, guess what? You're not driving the U-Haul.
Right. You better pay somebody to drive that U-Haul.
I like how he says, I'm going to tell my dad I failed. And the other guy in the background's like, you didn't fail. Like the system failed you.
The driver
Right.
failed
Yeah.
you.
You
Yeah.
straight up failed.
Oh.
Yeah. So the Weeknd's ex, Bella Hadid, is not happy about his new relationship with Selena Gomez. We did tell you last week that Bella Hadid and Gigi Hadid are in Taylor Swift's squad, and she felt very betrayed by Selena, and that Selena didn't call and give her a heads up that they're dating. Not that she would have told her not to date her, but Selena is basically saying, like, listen, we're not that good of friends. We're acquaintances through the squad, but like, I didn't really owe you anything.
Ooh.
Yeah. And Gwen Stefani and Pharrell are being sued over their 2014 collaboration, Spark the Fire. They are being sued by a songwriter who is formerly of an 80s funk metal band called LAPD.
Here's one of their songs now.
Okay, you think that's a joke, but wait until you actually hear the song. No, the first song is Spark the Fire by Gwen and Pharrell.
Who got the lighter? Let's spark the fire. Who got the lighter? Let's spark the fire.
Not one of my favorites, but okay.
Now, the LAPD song is actually called Who's Got My Lighter? Now, listen to this. I'm just going to preface this with my Uber driver may have played this song.
Wait, are they saying it sounds the same?
No, they're saying that the lyrics are the same, but there was apparently a microphone in my Uber ride this weekend.
Yeah. This is what we listen to every morning to get us started for the show in our office.
Oh, jeez.
But you know, every word has been said.
Yeah, but it's
Nothing's
said in
original
that order, I
anymore.
guess. Like, who's got the lighter? Let's start the fire. Like, I get it. The lyrics are slightly similar, but how many ways can you spin it when you're talking about a lighter?
I don't know. Yeah, true. There's only one way to start a fire is with the lighter.
We're playing so much music today because we're commercial free that we're running a little bit behind. So let's find someone to play Can't Beat Loren.
704-570-9595. Loren has 9 wins. Call now. Take her down.
Hey, want to get dirtier? Celeb Sleaze, click the dirty at kiss951.com.
I was like, I can't escape the metal music today. It's everywhere. If you missed it, I told a story about my date night this weekend, which ended in an Uber ride, in a Transformer car Uber ride. It was a Chevy Camaro, and I got in, and the guy was enormous and tatted up.
Whoa,
Slightly
easy
scary
with
looking.
the enormous
No.
thing. My God.
Like, he's just a big dude, like a muscular dude.
Okay, well,
Tatted
that's
up.
what I keep saying. I'm a big dude.
He looked like he could play football. And he played heavy metal music the entire way home after I'd been drinking all night. Head hurt. And I was afraid to ask him to turn down the music because he was so into it. And he was like speeding and whipping around corners, and I was in the backseat praying for my life. But I did still give him a 5 because I was afraid of him in my rating.
Because that's the issue. Some of these drivers are a big cray-cray, and people are too afraid to bring it to their attention.
Because they drop you off at home.
Yeah. And so you just give them a good rating anyway. And they think that they're really good.
To be fair, I'm sure my husband was egging him on from the front seat because my husband couldn't fit in the back seat, so he sat in the front with him. Now, the music is deafeningly loud, so I can't hear what's happening in the front seat. My husband's probably saying, like, open this bad boy up. Let's see how fast it can go. And I'm just praying for dear life.
We're going to have to be quick here.
Just be happy you weren't in a foreign country using Uber.
Daniel says they go camp. What does that mean? What does that mean?
And listen, nothing is as bad as the streets of India.
I'm sure Rio can.
Oh, no.
They don't. They're like India. There's no lines.
Yep, there's no lines. There's no street signs. There's no traffic lights. It is a free-for-all.
Yeah, that's exactly Rio.
Sterling wants to go to Thailand.
I want to go to Thailand. Remember I said let's go to Plunkett, Thailand.
You both going with it.
It's supposed to be beautiful. I want to go.
Roy can't go to Thailand.
No.
Why?
I'd get every disease that Thailand has, I'd catch it.
Thailand's got like a poisonous snail, and Roy will get
I'd eat the damn thing.
blow up.
Like, if I go to any country, it needs to be like the Caribbean, because that's a little American.
And then you'll catch Zika.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not popping out a baby. You know the name?
Yeah. Brooke from the gas house.
Here you go, guys. It's called Can't Beat Loren. You are going to watch Loren leave the studio. She legit leaves. We'll even pan to her desk. The angle of the camera will need to be an empty seat. Geez, that was really difficult to say.
It's okay, Roy. Monday morning.
Jason, the freeway cheater, is the tease for the WOTR.
Yeah? You right there now?
I changed one, but you'll know it.
Loren 5.1.
Brooke from out there in the gas house. She's joining us for Can't Beat Loren this morning. Good morning, Brooke.
Good morning.
Hey, well, hopefully you're up in your pop culture. Let's see how you do today in Can't Beat Loren.
Okay.
Go
Get out of the studio.
I am going.
MLK Day or not, you're out of here.
Loren is leaving the studio. We are on Kiss 95.1's Facebook Live, and you can clearly see she's gone, Brooke. Only you and I can hear these questions.
All right, Brooke, here we go. Question number 1. Lamar Odom admitted that he is ready to get his ex-wife back. Who is that?
Khloe Kardashian.
Liam Hemsworth just celebrated his 27th birthday. Who is he engaged to?
Miley Cyrus.
Vin Diesel's new movie, Triple X, hits theaters this weekend. What car racing movie franchise is he a part of?
Fast and the Furious.
And it's finally over. Amber Heard's divorce from who is finalized?
I'm not sure.
Okay, no answer there. And question number 5. We're back. That's right. We'll be starring on another season of My Big Fat Fabulous Life, starring us and this YouTube star, which, by the way, airs. It premieres on TLC on January 24th.
Oh my gosh, I know this, and I cannot think of her name.
Yep, she interned for us for a while, and then she is doing some freelance stuff for us now. 3.
We're like in 16 episodes.
2, 1, no answer. Okay, come on in. Loren might know that one.
Yeah, I think so. Loren's back in the studio. Brooke in Gastonia. She got 3 correct.
Ooh, okay.
All right, let's go.
Question number 1. Lamar Odom admitted that he is ready to get his ex-wife back. Who is that?
Khloe Kardashian.
That is correct. It's 1-1.
And question number 2. Liam Hemsworth just celebrated his 27th birthday. Who is he engaged to?
Miley Cyrus.
That is correct. It's 2-2.
And Vin Diesel's new movie, Triple X, hits theaters this weekend. What car racing movie franchise is he a part of?
The Fast and the Furious.
And how many are there altogether?
Like 15.
That's the correct answer.
There we go. 3-3. It's tied.
Question number 4. It's over. Amber Heard's divorce from who is officially done?
Johnny Depp.
That is correct. Unfortunately, Brooke did not have an answer for that one. It is 4-3.
And question number 5. We're back for another season of My Big Fat Fabulous Life, starring us and this YouTube star, which, by the way, the show premieres on TLC on January 24th.
I like that you guys threw this question in there. Like, crazy self-promotion, no big deal.
Well, listen, we're part of celebrity news, and you guys refuse to put us in it.
It's Whitney Waythor.
That's the answer we were looking for.
Unfortunately, Brooke, she had the name on the tip of her tongue. She did not know it. Final score 5-3. Loren, you have 10 wins. Good job.
Brooke.
I know.
So great.
My name is Brooke, and I'm from Gastonia, and I can't beat Loren.
But thanks for playing today, Brooke.
All right, thank you.
Still to come.
War of the Roses, as we continue commercial free, is on the way.
Jason is in big trouble, and it has to do with a 3-way relationship.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We got that War of the Roses for you in just under 10 minutes. And, of course, commercial-free cash. That first number comes your way at 8 a.m. this morning. Make sure you're listening to win big money from the Maney, Roy, and Loren Show.
All right. Just move. Now we gotta turn it down because Facebook put our last video because of that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What happened?
The music was too loud in our last Facebook video, so they pulled it. Yeah, you gotta be careful.
Still commercial free.
Kiss 95.1.
Daniel says that in Thailand there's a district called Soy Cowboy.
Sounds interesting.
Sounds like the place I want to go. The Soy Cowboy.
The soiled cowboy.
Oh, that's gross.
Do we get the that channel, Roy?
TWC? I'm sure we do.
Over the air? Because I don't know if we do, because TWC is
it's
Time
cable,
Warner Cable.
And we don't have cable. We don't pay our cable bills, so we have free TV.
No, we don't have cable in here. We just have the antenna on top of the building. But that's all right, because we basically just watch the big three.
We had the cable bill when we first got here, and then we had bad ratings, and that's something.
Like, we could let Loren go or get rid of Time Warner Cable. We
I
said let
Loren.
we both said that.
Thanks, guys.
And then Loren, evidently, it didn't work out. We got the cable board.
I didn't really have a kid. They fired me for 3 months.
Yeah, then we brought her back. We had to get a good story. That's why she looks so good. Think she had a baby, please?
Oh, wait.
That kid's an actor.
Maybe that is. What station is that? Is that WCCB?
Well, they're advertising Time Warner Cable.
Yeah.
Daniel says they love Americans in Thailand. I don't know, Daniel. I've come to the conclusion that every other country hates Americans. I really
It's
have.
not true.
Yeah, we're kind of cocky. We tend to do things our way. We call ourselves the leader of the free world.
Mm-hmm.
What a statement. I bet people in UK is like, we're free.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like 1/3 of every other country.
Right.
Right.
I know if Paris loves us.
Paris? The French hate us.
Mm-mm. Speaking from someone who's been there.
We changed our French fries to freedom fries, for crying out loud.
That's not entirely true. French people are very annoyed with you if you do not speak French.
And when we make fun of them, we all act like they're like smoking and
Which I understand, because we're in your country. We should at least try.
I'm not even on the front page.
Maybe that's why they were nice to me, because I tried.
Oh boy. But I'm under lifestyle. Healthy living. Healthy living. Let's see how bad it gets edited.
Mm-hmm.
I know the British still hate us.
Oh, I'm not even on the website, bro.
Maybe it'll go up today. You've disappointed them.
Your story got pulled.
You got bumped. Don't wear tennis shoes in Thailand. Why, Daniel? Why? Hey, if you're watching this video, share it. When we get to 25, we pop champagne.
What are we at now?
You know, we're at 2.
Oh.
We're at 2 shares.
Nobody wants to see your booty.
No. Did y'all see the funny photo of the news clip? So they took a still from the camera, and like for you
From
on
your
Facebook
story?
Live, yeah,
Okay.
This is for you on Facebook Live. I lost a lot of weight, and the news came out to do a segment on it. Well, they meet up with me at the gym, and they film my normal workout. So I am exhausted. I've already done the bike. I've pushed this weight sled. I am tired. And I do this thing where I take weights and I go from like here to here to here. And I'm kind of doing this motion with weights, but they're really small weights. It's honestly my time to catch my breath in between my next cardio exercise. And you see me just sweat pouring, and I'm exhausted with these 8-pound weights, and it looks like I'm struggling with these 8-pound weights. I look like the weakest thing. If you missed it, go to Twitter. It's on our Twitter page.
Log in, Roy.
I don't have Time Warner Cable. Remember, I don't have cable.
I wonder if it will it take my internet.
can't even tell you how to log in to my Time Warner. It just deducts its monthly thing from my thing.
Oh, that's cool.
War of the Roses coming up in 1 minute and 20 seconds, everybody.
Hey.
There he is. No, that's not Roy. That's not Roy. Sorry, my bad.
Oh, it is for
Oh. Hello, American investor. Man, cooking shows all day. My dad loves old cowboys like this. He's probably watching this right now. These are the worst movies ever.
Did you ever give Dean like a gas relief or
I
acid
think like
reflux
a drop,
relief?
like drops.
My niece gets that. She has bad gas. Really bad gas.
He like has not stopped eating altogether, but he was at like 5 ounces. Now I can only get him to take like 2 or 3.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone's saying it might be acid reflux.
Do you burp him?
He just gets really fussy.
Yeah, that's probably gas. What does your pediatrician recommend? Do you have a book? Did your pediatrician give you a book?
Mm-mm.
Our pediatrician gave us like a baby Bible, and it was like before you call me, symptoms and what you can do. So text Amanda. She might be able to look in that book for you.
Okay.
Who's
John.
What?
Is that the answer to your question?
No.
Oh.
Everyone on Facebook Live, what do you do for a living, and are you off? Type it below me. I just pay my power bill.
Hey, you got lights for another couple weeks.
By the way, I abuse.
You want me to
my
write this one down too, Maney?
Yeah, I mean this is 864.
Now she's saying that she's staying over at her girlfriend's house, but I don't quite.
I abuse my thermostat. My bill's only $65. But is that high for a one-bedroom apartment?
That's probably right around what I paid.
Yeah. I mean, I abuse it.
In
So like a sauna in your apartment?
No, but like, here's this move. When I get out of the shower, I don't want it to be cold, so I jack it all the way up.
We'll just put a heat light in your bathroom.
Oh no!
I do the same thing that he does, and Dallas gets so mad at me.
It's awesome. It's so good to step out of the shower and you're like,
We'll put on a bathrobe.
I'm not that guy. I wore one robe once, and a listener saw me.
And what'd you do with it?
I threw it on.
Hey, did we play when Roy got caught on the balcony in his bathrobe on Best of?
No, we did not.
Really?
It was a house coat, by the way. It wasn't even a robe.
It's the same thing.
No, a house coat doesn't go all the way down to the ankles. A robe goes all the way down to the ankles. House coat stops like a normal.
Like a normal house coat.
Yeah. No, actually, then I still have the house coat. Crystal says, I'm a job coach. And I'm off because I'm on vacation at Disney, but today is the drive home. Oh no.
She should coach us.
Yeah, yes, give us some tips. Coach us into our career.
Because our boss tells us the same thing over and over again, it's not working. And honestly, it's Roy needs to talk more, but he doesn't really have a command of the English language, so that makes me laugh.
And I really think that's what they want. I think they want me to say weird things.
But they can't tell you that.
Because then that's
right.
Wrong. Ashley's accounts receivable clerk. Ooh,
Are you off, Ashley?
I think she is. That sounds like a really hard job. I couldn't do that. Krista says I'm a mom, so I'm never off. I know. That's it. My sister, she sends me a text message. She has 2 kids. She sends me a text message and she goes, I haven't left my house in 2 weeks.
What?
2 weeks. She has 2 kids. It's like a whole zoo at her house.
I would lose it.
I work for Ace and TJ. Why did Kiss 95.1 right? I work for Ace and TJ.
You did not.
Yes, he did.
Oh, Maney.
Come on, remove the comment. Thank you. And so she went out with her friends for the first time in like social lives. Which one is Woody? I'm Woody. He's Will Cox and Lorenz.
An intern.
Yeah. Which one is Woody? We really do love all the other morning shows in this.
Oh my god, we're jealous. You have any idea how big the houses are that Ace and TJ live in?
You want to come look at our houses? Ain't that nice? I actually might be your neighbor.
I don't even have a house. My house is a bunch of termites holding hands, keeping my
With a
face.
roof over your head.
Yeah.
See, I kind of agree with her, you guys. I mean, if Jason's letting her be with Kip, then why do...
The problem. Listen, you guys need to work this out. Sounds like a bee's nest.
All right.
Good luck with everything, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Think your mate is messing around? Let's do War of the Roses. Email us mornings at kiss951.com. Coming up next with the Maney, Roy, and Loren Show.
We got your money.
Yeah, that's right. It is commercial-free cash. We give you numbers at 8, noon, and 4 that can unlock thousands. The 8 o'clock number comes up less than 4 minutes away, just after the Chainsmokers here on Kiss.
Hey, can you mute for a second, please? Thank you.
That goes into.
I'm gonna play this and make sure it's right.
I get to unmute.
I think we're gonna be a little early, so.
I get to work at 7 a.m. every day and play on in the background while I run my report. Thanks, Ashley. Crystal says that she is a job coach to people who are intellectually different and have different disabilities.
Oh my god, that's us.
That is
We
us.
are so intellectually different. Nobody understands us. I tell my wife all the time I'm an artist. I'm a creative type. She's like, do the bills. I'm like, I don't know how.
I'm an artist.
And my wife's like, I want a real man. I want a man that like takes charge. And I'm like, that's not me.
I'm just laughing and giggling and making jokes all day.
Right.
Yes. Dean and I get in trouble constantly.
What does Dean get in trouble for?
Because Dean starts it.
He eggs me on. Dean's new move. So I have a 3.5-year-old going to be 4 in April. Basically, he's 4. We're in the car, and Amanda's like, why are you so close to that car? To me, because I'm driving. And Dean goes, Dad's real close to that car, right, Mom? So that's happening now.
He's pushing
Yeah.
your wife.
Yeah. And she's like, when you come out of the shower, will you please stand over the tile so you don't drip water all over the tiles? Dad shouldn't drip water all over the tiles, right, Mom?
Your son's awesome.
That's what he does.
Getting you in trouble.
He rides me. So then I'm like, Dean, stop. And he goes, that wasn't very nice.
Just keep making me feel bad.
That's really funny. Your kid's awesome.
I hope Cash is on my side when he gets
Oh,
older.
he will be.
Yeah, he probably will be.
He will be.
He'll be mama's boy. Yeah.
I'm his buddy, but he sells me out.
The Chainsmokers, Kiss
5.1 show. We got that number. It's going to unlock thousands. It could in cash. It's coming up next here with Kiss. Don't go anywhere.
No, one time my dad got pulled over because his tags were expired, and I was sitting in the back seat. I was probably like 5, and I go, my dad's car goes really fast.
Daniel works for IT for the Hartford. I don't know the Hartford.
Is everybody working today, though?
I don't know. They always just tell me what their job was, and they never said so. Oh. I feel like there was some miscommunication.
Mm-hmm. I feel like there might have been 2.
And I think it's my fault. Hey, is our boss even coming in? Like, is our office really closed?
He might ask him. He's probably watching.
Mm-hmm.
I doubt. He doesn't have a Facebook. Laura says, thank you, Victoria. I found it. What does that mean? Is the Victoria in our chat on the Facebook chat? Hey, Laura says, thank you, Victoria. I found it. What does that mean?
I think she's on the phone.
Who is she talking to? Daniel says we have it off the Hartford Fire Insurance. I got insurance. Got renter's insurance. And every year they call me to see if I want to increase my policy. And I'm like, bro, I don't have anything of value. Like, there's no, I don't. Commercial free cash coming up.
You should write it down on a piece of paper and show it to the people on
the number?
Sure.
I already forgot what the number is. Oh boy. I'm gonna write this number down and you tell me if this is accurate.
Okay, don't show it to the camera.
No. Let me see.
I said this. Hold on, don't put me on. 2.
Okay, hang on. Hey, that person said we're intellectually different. Is that right?
The second one's right.
Okay.
What'd you write the first time?
258.
Oh.
No, see, I like, when I learned how to scuba dive, you only have to use one hand to count. It's 1, 2, 3, 4,
American
5.
Sign Language.
1, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, American Sign Language goes the opposite
Yeah.
again. Yeah.
It's just, you just put your hand to the side. And that's what it is for reffing, too, because I also officiate lacrosse.
Hey, I think you just need to put the number things. CFM8.
It's in, dude. It's good.
Oh, okay.
We don't have to do anything.
Oh, good. They actually scheduled it?
Mm-hmm.
This is the number.
Down
Hey,
to the
it's
left.
Ryan the Ram Morning Show.
There we go.
Pay off your student loans or buy that new car.
Yes.
Whatever we can do for you, we've got commercial-free cash.
Your 8 o'clock number is 273. 273.
Now take that number and add it with the number we give you at noon and 4 and call back tomorrow at 8 a.m.
That's the
to win
number.
that amount in cash.
We're the only radio station going commercial-free every Monday and hooking you up with cash.
It's Kiss 95.1.
Still commercial-free.
Kiss 95.1.
Laura can find us. That's what she
Things that scare me, I should just walk away. But I can't move my feet. The more that I know you, the more I want to. Something inside needs change. I was so much younger yesterday.
Nick says sup, SUP.
I got something here for us. I'll share a little story.
I want to turn the music down.
Oh, yeah. The whole copyright thing. You know, Nick's middle name is Rampage. Nick says sup, SUP.
I got something here for us.
Amanda says, Dean says hi. You're Amanda.
Aww. Hi, Dean. Are you being a good boy for your mama? I was just telling wonderful stories about our marriage, baby.
Probably.
Maney was telling us stories. Amanda says, Dean says hi. You're Amanda. Aww. Look at it. You and I are.
Hi, Dean. Are you being a good boy for your mama? I was just telling wonderful stories about our marriage, baby.
I love the delay.
Has she respond? Oh, she hasn't seen it yet. Oh boy.
Oh, she said yes. I mean, oh, did she see the? Did she
How
hear
come I
the
didn't
story?
see that? By the way, we're at 12 shares right now. If we get to 24 shares, Roy will show his underwear. He will pull his pants down if we get to 24 shares. But we literally are going off the air at 8:30 this morning on Facebook Live, so you need to share now. We need 12 more shares.
Is that math right?
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to see my underwear. It's not pretty. Your wife did some emojis.
Where is she?
How come she's not popping up on your page? Look down. Scroll down. Huh. Maybe refresh the page? I'm liking it.
She found the option of husband can't see.
Yeah. She blocked it where you can't see.
Oh, there.
Don't let them bully you. I know Daniel. You know Daniel? If they ever say blink once if you need help.
Back down in front cell, Maney 4A.
Is Sharp, Maney, Roy, and Loren. Kiss 95.1.
We just gave out the 8 o'clock number. If you have no clue what we're talking about, commercial free all day today. Then we give away numbers at 8, noon, and 4. Take those numbers, add them up, and you can win that amount in cash tomorrow. We just gave out the 8 o'clock number. We can't give it out. We can't say it. Secret.
Got to be listening.
Gotta be listening. If you missed it, you better start reaching out to all your friends.
Call a friend.
Happy MLK Day, Martin Luther King Day, to everyone. Hopefully, if you're working, you're observing it at some point, and if you're not working, you're enjoying it and relaxing for an extra day. So that's good. One of my favorite things when I went to D.C., Roy, I know you were just there, was I went to the MLK statue, and they have a lot of his words. And boy, was he just such a good.
He had a way with words.
Great speaker.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know if he wrote his own stuff or he collaborated with someone, but man,
powerful.
Everything he said is an emoji. I'm sorry, not an emoji, a meme.
A meme, yeah,
everything he says is a meme. It's amazing, you know. So this past weekend, my niece stayed with me on Friday night. She slept over.
Mm-hmm.
We put her up in the guest room. This is going to be a quick segment on the strange things that your kids have told you they've seen.
Oh, no, in your house?
Yeah.
Oh, that's scary, though.
Yeah, like what's a strange thing that your child says they've seen in your house? 704-570-9595.
Tweet us at the MRL show, and we're on the Kiss 95.1 Facebook page live.
I don't know if I like this game, but what did she tell you she saw?
A little girl in our guest bedroom.
Oh, my gosh.
So Amanda woke up in the middle of the night because my niece woke up and came into our room and she was scared. So Amanda walked back in with her to the bedroom, and Amanda said, what are you scared of? She said, there's a little girl in here.
Ooh, it's a little girl, too. That's even creepier.
Yeah. And so at that point, do you go back and, look at the history of your house? Who lived there before?
You know my thoughts on ghosts. You weren't at our ghost hunt, Lorraine, when we went in October.
I saw you guys on Facebook Live, though, do it.
I think it's really cool. I don't know if there's real ghosts or not, but I think the machines that say they pick up ghosts, when we are at the haunted house in October, Roy, and the ghost hunter was like, if you're here, can you push the green button on the floor? And when the green button went off, that was crazy. I don't know if it's a ghost, but it's totally cool.
Yeah.
So no, Lorraine, I didn't get all freaked out, but I did ask my brother if she ever said anything about seeing, I said, does your daughter have the sixth sense?
Has it ever happened before?
Was Riley a sixth sense person? Has it happened before? And she goes, no, but I think, her mom, my sister-in-law, says that she sometimes senses things. I think some people are open to that and can sense it. But what's the crazy thing that your kid told you they saw in your house? Because the kids and apparently pets are open to that stuff.
Yeah.
Your niece ever do anything, Roy?
Yeah, so sometimes she'll in the dining room when we're all eating, she'll look in the corner and like she's putting up her hands and she's like gripping her hand like she's trying to reach out to someone in the corner of the room. And we're like, there's nobody over there.
You know, babies stare at things that aren't there. So that's what I'm going through right now. Like, Cash just will stare at something in the corner. I'm like, what are you looking at, buddy?
Yeah.
And my girlfriend, Kara, swears the babies can see ghosts. So she freaks me out.
Thanks for calming me down, Kara.
Yeah. This is Samantha and Charlotte. Welcome to the Maney, Roy, and the Rim Morning Show.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
So my friend lived in this really big house, and she always had really strange nightmares about this woman named Marie. She was a nanny. She would come to see her. Well, they had their cousin, small cousin, come stay with them one night, and she wakes up the next morning, comes downstairs to the living room, and there's a picture in the kitchen. The little girl goes, "Hey, that's Marie. She came to see me last night in my dream. She said everything was going to be okay." And the whole family, like, freaked out because it's the same picture that the other girl was, like, referencing all the time.
Interesting.
Wow.
How strange is that? I'm telling you. Thanks, Samantha. The kids have this weird sixth sense.
I love ghost stuff, and I'm just dying for something to happen to me. I really am. Like, I want a ghost to haunt me so bad.
Until it does, and then you'll blow it way out of proportion.
I know. I'd be like, the ghost is killing me. Like, over dramatizing.
What if Roy does all this work to lose his weight? And, you know, he's, by the way, Roy's going to be on TV on, if you have Spectrum, Time Warner Cable News.
Yeah, I'm on. So they did a big thing about how I lost 100 pounds. They did it at 7:45.
Yeah, good for you, buddy.
Dude.
Now that I made it public, now I can't like go off the deep end and go to McDonald's later. It's public.
People hold you accountable.
Yeah, the news is doing a thing every 3 hours today. Every
Cool.
3 hours they're running my story.
So while you're in the waiting room at your local car dealership getting your free oil change,
you'll see me.
It's always on. You'll see Roy. But how funny would it be, Loren, if the ghost in the middle, like Roy's ghost, feeds him in the middle of the night?
Oh, no.
Right? Like Roy's just sleeping and like a ghost comes in with wings and like
Pasta.
and just like, tortures
Guys,
Roy.
I got gained 10 pounds last night. We want to welcome Josh, our buddy Josh from Lancaster on the Maney, Roy, on the Red Morning Show. Hey, bud.
What's going on, guys?
You got your hands full. Real quick, tell us, what's the kids see?
All right, my little girl, you know, she acts like her daddy, so she's going to be mentally challenged.
Oh, Josh, what does she see?
Every time her mom washes her hair in the kitchen, she comes in. The first time she done it, she was in tears, crying, hollering, "Monkey."
Monkey.
And I was like, "Oh my God, what?" And I followed her through into the kitchen, and she's pointing at her mama washing her hair, you know, in the kitchen sink like some women do, you know. And she's like, "Monkey, monkey, monkey." I was like, "Yep, that's a monkey."
You want to touch my monkey?
Sam and Staley, welcome to the Maney, Roy, and the Red Morning Show.
Morning, y'all.
Hey, man.
All right, Sam, so we're thinking that kids have the sixth sense.
Yeah, so my daughter basically, you know, she's always like stared off and stuff like that, asked which all that. But the creepiest of the creepy for me was she had just got like her big girl bed.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not really in the house, but she's laying there and she like looks out the window and is like, "Dad, who's that old guy that stares at me through my window?" You know, and like to me, I'm instantly like, who the hell's walking around my house? You know?
Right.
I go into like full friggin' back in the military dad mode. So I can start sleeping outside of my house, you know. And she's like, it's an old man. He just looks down on me and watches me all the time. And I'm like, what in the heck is this kid seeing, you know? And about a month goes by, maybe a couple weeks, like, Dad, he's still looking at me, you know, blah, 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 blah. And I think it's God. I was like, so my kid sees God, you know? I was like,
You're thinking it's a peeping Tom.
yeah, for real. I was thinking it was like some dirty old man was walking by checking out my daughter, and, you know, she's sitting here looking at somebody that I obviously can't see.
It's a fine line, Sam, between kids' imagination, which are just blowing up at their young age, and the fact that they are so open to everything. You just wonder, you know, and it could be whatever you really want it to be. You know, as long as it's not evil or hurting any of the kids.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I never found that guy outside the window, so.
Yeah, and if it gives your daughter like a peace of mind to know that it's God looking through the window, she's gonna have, you know, a great night's sleep, and that's a win for you.
Oh yeah.
All right, thanks, Sam. Loren, you're gonna learn that.
Meanwhile, by the way, there's like a peeping Tom on the Lucian Staley. Like,
Don't say that, Roy.
Stop ruining the guy's good thoughts. Come on.
The guy's getting away with it.
We are commercial free all day long, every Monday, right through January, hooking you up with cash. It's commercial free cash. Gave you the 8 a.m. number. You need to listen at noon and 4 today for your other two. And big money could be yours at 8 a.m. Tuesday morning.
Yeah. Guys like, yeah, it's a ghost. Yeah. Who's dying? Ooh.
Ladies and gentlemen, more music. Commercial free hour starts right.
Nah.
Let's go. Commercial free hour starts right now.
Why do you have to have a starter? It's so ridiculous. Just say it.
Huh?
Commercial free. Kiss 95.1.
You know what there needs to be? A rotator. Just one number.
No, makes too much sense. Ah, remember this moment, Roy?
Oh, that was fantastic. We were like so excited too, man.
I jumped from number to number, dude. Look at this.
Hey! 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 By the way, what phone did I have, and why is it like 2009 quality? Like, what's
That
up
was
with
only
it?
a year ago, I think.
I know, like, why is it so bad? What do you do to honor MLK Day? Comment below.
So our buddy Steve Monday posted 30 years ago today the Space Shuttle Challenger exploded. Do I like that comment?
Of course you do. Well, no, you can now do a sad emoji. So, like, yeah, there you go.
Thank you.
So someone on my Facebook feed got into an accident at Carolina Adventure World. He got ran over by a four-wheeler.
Ooh, you should talk to him.
Because I really want to go to Carolina Adventure World, too. Viral video star Veronica Poo-Nash relates to top line new TLC. How come Veronica Poo gets her own series?
Roy, you should talk to that person about your, what you guys
Freak
have in common.
accidents?
Uh-huh.
TLC has ordered production of Miss Poo to the rescue. Guys, we tried to get our own TLC reality show. And they never reached out to us.
Praise the Lord, everybody. This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and eat meat in it. Hallelujah. I'm on my way to church this morning, but I wanted to make a quick video because my spirit was troubled this morning. I had the news on and was talking about somebody else and got ate up.
That didn't say roll. Am I crazy?
Yeah. Christian says, morning, you guys.
Hi, good morning.
So we had 25 shares the one day. We have 14 shares now. Does that count towards the 50? Because I don't think that's fair.
How many shares do we have now?
14.
I don't think that.
We have to get to 24 today.
And if we don't, we start back to 12.
No, then we pick up from wherever we left off. So if we get to 17 today, then we only need 7.
I don't like that. Because one day I'll get one share and I'll flash the camera. Every time I hear this song, it sounds like a CD skipping.
Yeah.
I like this song. There's gonna be a lot of Bobby on this dirty.
Oh boy. Good. We don't have to play that metal dubstep. Christian, what do you do for a living, and are you off? That's what we want to know.
I wish she was coming in because I have questions.
I do too.
So, see, Andrea posted that the public school system acted like it was the only educational movie about MLK. It was called Our Friend Martin. It was a cartoon that they used to watch on Martin Luther King Day.
What?
Look at her Facebook page.
Maybe it's something newer than when we all went to
Who's
school.
Facebook page?
Yeah, I think
Andrea.
that was a thing when I was.
Do you know what it is?
Uh,
I don't know what it is.
You do? You know what it is?
yeah.
Paul Walker followed us.
He's dead.
I know. That's this creepy part about it.
There's probably another Paul Walker.
Oh, you think so? Paul Walker.
Oh, Walker.
Paul Walker.
Stop.
Oh, hell yeah. Here we go. Oh, dude, it's an hour and a half?
Yeah, it's a movie.
You have the full movie?
You guys watch it every day on MLK Day? I mean, every year on MLK Day?
We did once.
What's up with the fat guy with his tummy hanging out?
I love how the white guy's fat.
Good morning, Lucy. Christian says he works at a call center for healthcare. And no, he's not off. Daniel says, thanks for the interaction today. Look forward to tomorrow. We look forward to it too. Hey,
Here.
Cassidy.
It's easy.
Is Maney, Roy, and Loren. Kiss 95.1.
We are the commercial-free station. Numbers at noon and 4. Make sure you're listening at noon and 4 to get those numbers, and then you can add them up and call back tomorrow morning to win. We already gave the number at 8. So these are first date mistakes guys make. And when we found this article, I went through and I'm like, ooh, I do quite a bit of these.
I was going to say, there's a lot of guys out there that should probably take out a piece of paper and a pen.
I'm so curious. I mean, I'm not dating anymore, but I'm so curious to know.
Only talking about themselves, number one, top of the list.
Everyone makes that mistake, though.
I know I make that mistake because sometimes on first dates it's awkward and there's like silent gaps, and I hate that more than anything.
And to be fair, you don't know anything about the other person at this point, so if you're asking questions and they're not really giving you a lot of conversation, then what else are you supposed to talk about?
I'm gonna talk about me. If you don't want me to interrogate you, because that's what it ends up turning into, me interrogating you, trying to pull questions out of you, I'll just talk about what's going on in my world.
Let's do a quick round. You're on a date with Loren. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, look at each other.
Okay.
Okay, I'll give you guys a few minutes to look over the menu. I'll be back.
Thanks.
Thank you.
So, what'd you do today?
Well, I have a little boy, and
You did that today?
Oh,
You have a little what?
I have a little boy. Yep. Okay.
All right,
check, please.
There's a kitty involved. I'm not ready to be dad.
Well, what do you do for a living?
See, she already messed up. She wasn't supposed to give me anything. She wasn't supposed to. You're supposed to be silent a little bit.
Oh.
So what'd you do today?
I have a little boy.
Well, I'm going to go and keep the date going. I host this radio show, and we did this funny bit. Let me tell you about what happened. We talk about homeless people. And see, I have this issue where I can't tell if anyone's homeless or not homeless because I think homeless people, they look like normal people. Okay. But yeah, I host this radio show, and we play this game called Can't Beat Loren. You should really listen to it one day. It's fun.
I don't really listen to your station. I listen to Ace and TJ. I don't know what Can't Beat Loren is.
That's what we typically get on the street. Me too. I listen to them. They're pretty good. That's how every day goes.
Oh my God, Roy! How did you land someone? Like, how are you in a relationship?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
All right, what are some of the other things that guys do wrong on dates?
Pretend to be super busy on the phone.
Really?
Yeah, it's evidently one of them.
And you're pretending to be super busy on the phone?
I don't do this, but I know women do that.
No, we don't.
Yeah, you do.
We don't pretend to be super busy on the phone.
Yes, you do. When the date's failing, through experience,
we're trying to get out of there.
Yes, you are on your phone like something's really important happening.
Friends texting you, asking you how it's going, and you're like, awful, but I'm acting like I like him.
Can you call me and get me out of this right now?
These are first date mistakes guys make. Make any comment whatsoever about what they order.
Oh, so you're going to get that? I heard that's full of calories.
Don't feel it necessary to eat a salad in front of me. Like, if you want the steak, go for it.
I think I do that too. I think I've done that.
Roy, you do not.
Yeah, not like you shouldn't eat that, but like, don't get the salad. Come on, eat whatever you want. Eat like you normally do. Don't get the salad. Like, I'll do that type of thing.
She won't have the salad.
Get the ribs or something. Come on, let's get an appetizer and dessert. Let's have a really good meal. These are first date mistakes guys make. Show up without a plan.
Oh, that drives me crazy. And, my poor husband, I love my husband. He's phenomenal. But even when we have date night, I have to be like, no, I want you to plan it. Like, don't, because they'll say, like, oh, well, what do you want to do? I don't know what I want to do. I want you to plan it.
Yeah, but the problem is if you're anything like my wife, if we plan it and I take you somewhere, you can be like, you must not know me because this is not where I really want to be right now.
Yeah, and at this point, you're so far in the marriage, you can't like show that card. You have to pretend like you know her well.
So I don't know if this is on the list, but I think ordering for your date on a first date is a bad idea.
It can't be done.
No.
Yeah, that's weird. I hope that doesn't happen. It's not on the list, but that's weird.
Oh, I've had it happen to me before.
Getting too drunk?
Yep, getting too drunk. You should really only stick with 1 or 2 drinks.
Because I think we should hit that in about 30 minutes from now when we have another segment open. Let's talk about getting really drunk on the first date because that's really embarrassing.
Mm-hmm.
Always get like a bottle of wine. That's probably not a good idea.
No.
All right, we'll put the rest up on the website, kiss951.com. Yeah. Loren's going to look at the dirty.
So Lamar Odom just left rehab, but he's not ready to get rid of something in his life. It's all coming up in 5 minutes in the dirty on the 30.
I just want to stay in the sun where I'm fine. I know it's hot in here. You got hot? Pieces of peace in the sun's
I listen to ACT again. It's great. Yeah. Christian says we're showing up drunk is a real no-no. Yeah.
I had a girl show up drunk. Not show up drunk, but she got really drunk.
But was she nervous and like she had a couple drinks so she was getting ready?
No, I think she was
you need a
going through a
little courage.
divorce, and I think like I might have been one of the first people that she dated. A mutual friend hooked us up. She got really drunk, and we went back to my
apartment,
and I went to the bathroom. When I came out, she was naked on the bed.
To appetize you or to tease you,
And
or
she was like, "What are we doing here?" And
Was
I'm
this
like,
before or after your date, or do you?
after the date, you know. And like I grew up in Jersey, and in Jersey, like you had to take a girl out, like in New York, like just up north was different, you know. And
they didn't just give it to you.
Yeah, and I don't think down south they just give it to her, but I think I'd never dated a mom before. I never dated someone going through a divorce before. She was
just ripping the Band-Aid off.
She was in a different place.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, maybe we should just get to know each other a little bit more. Maybe we should, we shouldn't do this. I couldn't believe it. This doesn't happen. It was like a movie. And she goes, are you gay? I was like, Loren, she goes, are you gay? I'm like, here we go.
No.
Yeah, I'll show you who's gay. That's an exclusive story just for Facebook.
Not for air.
Oh, I would tell it on the air. I think I have before, for sure. I couldn't believe it when she came out of the bathroom. She was naked on the bed like a movie. Now back to our friend Martin. This is what we should just be showing today.
Show that. Now, why is this blanket fat? Cheers to the blanket.
The fact that he's keeping up.
But he runs through it.
He runs through it.
Oh, okay.
So this is a movie apparently that if you went to CMS, this is what you would watch. It's called My Friend Martin.
Work with me, Kyle. School books, school bus stop. Could we be talking school? That's supposed to be a joke. It's supposed to be a no-brainer. Questions, try looking in the mirror. Hey!
Why is he...
Give it up to Trump.
He's got a midriff on.
Yeah, what's up with his shirt?
I'm distracted by the midriff.
Anybody else want to bring up that that's bus is one of the...
Who's this?
No, that's the bus driver.
I'm pretty sure you can't wear midriffs to school.
Oh my god, that bus just got into an accident.
So CMS promotes crazy bus driving?
There's a lot of things wrong with that guy's outfit. He's showing a lot of skin.
He looks like he's about 30 too. Nobody wants to.
He's got the earring thing going. His crop top just got even shorter.
That man's gonna kill me. That's the third shirt I've lost this week.
Come on. Come on.
They're smoking in this video?
And the windows are clearly up.
Yeah, this movie's from like the 90s.
You tell him, Dad.
And as for you, I got better things to do than to drive you to school every stinking day.
Oh my god.
What does this have to do with Martin Luther King?
I don't know.
I mean, is there a payoff at the end of this?
Yeah, it's like basically, you know, the whole integration of racism stopping.
It's not even
schools.
racism at this point. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
A crazy bus driver, a bully, and a dad who smokes in the car with his son. Not even MLK can save this movie.
It's like
They end up telling like the whole story.
Okay.
Okay, but
Okay.
yeah, I haven't seen that in years.
Daniel says, Roy, we know each other, see?
Okay, so I have 3 pieces of audio here. I know.
Christian date. I had a date once where they asked me out. I was supposed to pay at the end of the meal, and it was just awkward silence because he wasn't asking for the check and digging in his pocket. Oh, Christian, that does sound like a bad date. Casey says, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Casey. You're at an awkward time because this is the end.
Aww.
This is the time, this is where we leave. Say aww.
But you can come see us tomorrow, starting at 7.
You can watch our show weekday mornings from 7 to 8:30.
Are we logging off?
This is it. You want to stay on?
Time to say goodbye.
We can stay on if you want.
I mean, it's Martin Luther King Day.
Okay. I'm sure that's what he
I'm
wants.
sure there's a point to that.
Maney asked me, he's like, I went to go see MLK's statue or whatever in DC, and I was waiting for him to ask me if I went, so I could tell him the story and how I was on the way, but I was like, I ain't having none of it. So it's too cold. Sorry, MLK. I love you, brother, but
How cold was it while you were in DC?
freezing. It was
I know, it's tough. It was cold when I was there.
It was like low 40s.
Low 40s is not cold. It was like 18 degrees while
So
I
it
was
was
there.
wind chill.
I didn't leave my hotel. I left once to go to a restaurant.
Kristen says stay on. Daniel says stay on. The people want us.
Stay on for a little bit. I mean, I'm going to run to the restroom after this journey on the 30.
Stay on.
Share the video and we'll stay on.
I have Lamar Odom, Steve Harvey,
We have got some of the biggest
and SNL.
performers in honestly.
Alright. This is stay on.
The Dirty with Lorette, sponsored by Sona Med Spa, Kiss 95.1.
So Lamar Odom, we all know the story. Back in October of 2015, overdosed, and he's been on the road to recovery since then. Well, recently he was just on the Doctors TV show, and he said his marriage is now officially over. They have gotten a divorce, but this is what he's still saying about Khloe Kardashian.
Honestly, I want my wife back. I just want to, live a healthy, happy life.
So, of course, he is on the road to sobriety, but, you know, I feel like Lamar, Chloe was the love of his life, and he'll never be able to quite let that go, even though she's moved on. She's now dating another basketball player whose name is Tristan, and she seems very happy in that relationship. And I just think that there's something missing from her relationship with Lamar that he just couldn't give her.
I mean, what's the prerequisite to date her? Like, you gotta have a jersey? My God.
She's a total cleat chaser.
I know. Calm down. We get it. Like, I don't trust her around sporting events. No. She's not enjoying the game. She's enjoying the eye candy.
She's window shopping.
I go to a Hornets game, and I walk out with popcorn and maybe like a foam finger for Dean.
Mm-hmm. She leaves with a new man.
Chloe goes to a basketball game and leaves with a boyfriend.
My God.
That she didn't have when she got there.
Leave Chloe alone. I like Chloe.
Okay.
All right. So Steve Harvey was asked by Donald Trump and Barack Obama's people to meet with them to help the transition
Victoria,
between the two presidents.
Get in here.
Oh, she's coming in. Okay.
Because this is a paradigm for Victoria because she's a huge Steve Harvey fan.
I believe it's a conundrum.
Okay. What did I call it?
Paradigm.
Yeah, well, I don't even know what a paradigm is, but it sounded good. What do you do? What do you do when your guy Steve Harvey is helping someone who you didn't? I mean, we'll say you didn't vote for Trump. He's not your dude.
He's helping both presidents transition.
Yeah, what do we do?
Well, see, and I have an opinion on this because the problem is that there are all these like celebrities and basketball players who aren't on our level, so they don't really get it. Why can't we meet with teachers and lawmakers who get it?
The people that they're having help transition are not relatable people to the general population.
Gotcha.
Okay.
That's my problem.
But we're not mad at Steve. We're still going to watch the feud.
I don't know how I feel about Steve. I'm still watching Feud, but I don't know how I feel about it.
Well, don't get too crazy because they didn't talk all politics.
Oh, wait, hold on. That was the wrong one. Okay.
It was really a really cool meeting in the beginning. We talked a lot about golf and things like that, and people we knew and people in common, and then we got down to the crux of it. We're going to team up and see if we can bring about some positive change in the inner cities.
I'm kind of confused. Politics aside, what do you need help transitioning for?
Because to make it like a smooth transition from the Obama administration to the Trump administration.
What does that mean? You put up your own art and you get your staff members in?
Oh my
Put up your
God.
carpet?
Like that's the first thing you thought of was put up the art.
Right. We're changing the art out.
It's not that difficult.
All of it.
You evict the previous resident and you move in.
It's like changing apartments.
Yeah, what's the big deal? Then you go to work on Monday and you get stuff done.
Michael
I just don't know
Che.
what Steve Harvey has to do with it.
Right, exactly.
That's what Michael Che from Saturday Night Live at the news desk had a funny joke. He goes, it's like every Trump cabinet nominee starts with, wouldn't it be funny if we...
Well, it's funny that you bring up SNL, Maney, because they did do a little, portrayal of Donald Trump. Alec Baldwin. He wants to tell us all what to expect from the presidential inauguration.
We have got some of the biggest performers in the world lined up. Hold on to your and bits because we have got 3 doors down. We've also got some huge A-list actors coming like Angelina Jolie, Ryan Gosling, and Jennifer Lawrence. They will all be at my inauguration, courtesy of Madame Tussauds.
That's kind of funny.
All right, you get it?
Got it. So Victoria and I, we literally said that we didn't think you would get that joke. We were so proud of you.
Why do you think so little of me that I wouldn't know the...
Don't.
Why would you think that I wouldn't know the famous wax museum?
Look at you go, Roy.
We're proud. Not only does Roy not listen during the dirties most days, but then we have to explain everything to him. So we are proud of you, Roy.
That is true. I'm glad that was a whole thing.
Yankee Pete's got stupid news coming up on our commercial-free Monday.
He does, and if you want to see what Lauren likes for today, you can head over to kiss951.com. But if you are one of those people that fly with your pet like I do, you've got to hear this next thing. It could send you all the way across the globe, according to Yankee Pete. It's coming up in Stupid News.
You think that little
No, that wasn't the point. That was not the point.
All right, I may have dropped out of community college.
No, there is a good. I might have been on board with that too if they asked me.
Right, we literally were debating.
But the only thing I can think of is like he just went to New York.
Yeah.
Like he does touristy things.
Yeah. But we literally had the debate on whether to leave the joke in or not because we would have to explain it to you.
I like how that's like.
That was a
do
conversation.
we spend 5 minutes on the radio explaining it to Roy? Or do we just knock it out? Like, do we just edit it out and move on?
Later.
Oh my God.
I am really happy you got it, though, bro. That's good. I'm
What's
very
this guy?
proud of
I
you.
really don't get, politics aside, I don't get what he needs help transitioning.
Like, just to make it so that.
What does that mean?
But it's more than that.
policy to
It's more than that.
policy.
Steve Harvey's going to help with urban development. It's not just a transition.
I get it, but why Steve Harvey?
No, that's what Trump thinks, though.
That's what Steve Harvey thinks, too, in his head.
But he was asked there by both cabinets. It's not like one was asked over the other. They both thought it was a good idea to have Steve Harvey there.
Listen, if I was Steve Harvey, I would go meet with Trump.
He did.
I know.
You're Steve Harvey.
I was invited to the inauguration.
What?
Hi, the Maney Roy and
All
Loren
right.
show.
I'm not.
Hey.
Morning. I just kind of wanted to expand off that little stint about the common people problem with politics.
Okay.
I'm not trying to get like political. Actually, I'm anti-political.
Me too. I don't get it.
A couple
I don't know politics.
Yeah, that's actually I was wondering at the end of it if you like this, if I could give my website a plug. But seriously, like I think the majority of it is the common people have been sucked into this belief of where they think the two candidates that are running are who they have to vote for. They keep getting sucked into somebody that is wealthy and richer than they ever have, that they'll ever be in their lives, to the point of where they don't even understand the common problem of having
A couple from Canada flying to New Zealand for the holidays, and they decided to ignore their country's very strict rule on animals.
Public service, they see it as a career opportunity, and I think that's where the majority of American people believe this system can't change, and really, truly, it can, because if you look at the end of your ballot, every ballot you have, it has a write-in.
Well, Maney, you even said on the radio you went third party.
I did. I voted for Gary Johnson.
Yeah. Are you serious? Are you really a Gary Johnson voter?
I voted.
He was all in.
I voted for Gary Johnson twice, 2012 and 16.
His truck had a bumper, a Gary Johnson bumper.
Yeah, I had a family member that lived in New Mexico, and he always talked about how great of a governor he was. So I looked into him a little bit, and quite honestly, I think I'll continue to vote third party until we become a three-party system, because it's ridiculous that we have to choose from two people.
Yeah, I mean, actually, where I kind of started leaning towards Gary Johnson? I mean, I was a Ron Paul, Rand Paul person, automatically just, abolish IRS, things like that. But when I looked over Gary Johnson and his bullet points was legalized prostitution, I was like, just go for this, man. I mean, well,
I mean,
they laugh, and they're like, prostitution. I'm like, well, he already realized, it's going to happen either way.
Yeah, of course, and it's legal. It's legal in Holland, and so is marijuana. But the problem is that that's not what he believed in that. Whether he got elected or not, and that would actually happen is an entirely different story. But anyway, man, we got to run. We got to do stupid news. I appreciate you chiming in though and making our show sound a little smarter.
Oh well, I'm not really that smart.
Nah, cheers, dude. Okay.
I mean, it's for prostitution.
Vote for this guy. That's the deciding factor. I'm voting for him.
We take some calls off the air, y'all.
Down stupidity for the past decade. This is Stupid News with Yankee Pete on Kiss 95.1.
A couple from Canada flying to New Zealand for the...
Yankee Pete's not here today because it's MLK Day. He was taken off, so we recorded a Stupid News.
And I don't blame him.
Nope, I don't blame him either. You got the tease. You got the tease.
I do.
It is drunk on the first date.
Losing. It's L-U-Z-Y, losing, right? Or losing.
Mm-hmm.
She says it's so nice and awesome to not only listen to you guys, but now be able to see you. Yeah, you just wait until it's National Be Naked at Work today.
How many shares?
We've had 20 shares.
So we're 5 away.
4.
It's about time to
wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
All right, tomorrow morning, 4 shares, and Roy pulls down his pants and shows us his underwear.
Last time I did this, there was a hole in my underwear.
All right, we'll see you guys then.
I'll tan my butt between now and then.
All right.
Bye, you guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for watching.